LeBron, Merry Christmas. AD just mentioned that your guys' film session was where you noticed some of the things and the clear, obvious ways that you can improve from the first game. How did that correlate to the offense specifically tonight? Just how crisp it was and how efficient both the starters and the bench were.
We could have cracked 40 assists if we were more so careless with some of our turnovers, especially in that second quarter. But the way we're moving the ball, the way we were sharing the ball, and just keeping everybody involved, keeping everybody feeling very comfortable on the offensive end, just comes from the film, like you said, that we dived into the last couple days.
Any specific thoughts on just Trez and Schroeder and the way that they're able to create offense like tonight, and on a night where you and AD still do your typical efficient scoring, albeit in fewer minutes?
Yeah, I mean that's what we have them for. We saw what they were able to do last year. Both with their respective teams last year. And their ability to score, their ability to be efficient as well, just adds to our firepower that we have. So, it was great to see that tonight. They both felt and seemed more comfortable in what we wanted to do, what we wanted to accomplish offensively, and it was big for our team.
Dave?
LeBron, Merry Christmas. I got two for you if I could. One of the notable Christmas Day moments of your career is playing in Staples Center on the Heat, catching an alley-oop off the glass from Dwayne Wade. Tonight, you were the guy throwing the alley-oop to AD. Can you talk about the parallel of those moments?
Obviously, the setting is a lot different. Being in Staples Center for Christmas is it's an unbelievable feeling. We had it last year. We played the Clippers with our fans here, and just rejoicing in the excitement from our fans, being a part of a beautiful, Christmas Day. But, being able to have the correlation of me catching lobs from D Wade in the past, and then me being able to switch it off and throw the lobs to ADs like tonight, it's definitely a blessing.
And quick second one, if I could, you told us that wine was to be part of your rehab process to get that ankle right. Is there any side effect to the wine affecting that free throw in the third quarter, or what happened there?
Now, I told you the other night, when I drink, the wine goes from straight down to the left side of my body. Tonight, I shot the free throw with my right hand, so it did not have – it had bad side effects. So I'm going to see if I can drink some wine. If I can shoot it down to the right side of my body, maybe it'll help my free throw. And it'll give me a little bit more strength to where it doesn't hit absolutely nothing. So we'll see what happens. Maybe I need to drink upside down tonight, maybe, vampire style. We'll see.
Dan?
LeBron, it's a bottle in both hands is usually what works. That's typically just from my experience. I'm curious. Obviously, you guys had a really clear identity last year, and the formula was pretty laid out for how you would win. How willing and open do you have to be for that formula to be changed when the parts change like the way they did this year? Or is it going to be? Is it the same formula?
No, it's the same formula. I mean, our formula last year was to defend at a high level. Rebound, and then on the offensive end, just share the ball. And we had two heavy hitters that we knew that could make big time shots and big time moments. But we also had complementary guys that we knew that we could get them the opportunities, as you guys seen in the postseason. And it's the same. We have two heavy hitters, myself and an AD, and we also got some guys that can just do some great things. I mean, and as you've seen tonight, Trez, Schroeder, and Kuz. You can never forget about KCP because he has the ability to go off as well. And that's just to name a few. So we know what our identity is. Our team know what our identity is, and the ball is going to be in me and AD's hand for the majority of the time. But we have the ability to be able to defer. To Dennis, and he can run the offense, be able to defer and get the ball to Trez in the low post, and he do his thing. Be able to get the ball to Kuz in his sweet spots as well. So we know who we are, and we want to continue to build off that.
We've seen you and LeBron have those efficient type offensive nights. What's it like seeing Harrell and Schroeder, Kuz, a couple other guys, all that firepower, be able to go off like that to compliment you?
Yeah, man, we got a really good team. We got a really good team that's well balanced that, night shift, me and Brian don't have it going. It's going. 4 or 5, 6 guys. Me and Mark was talking. Mark hasn't even gotten the rhythm. Offensively, hadn't even got many shots. A guy who can score the ball, so and can shoot the ball. So we're continuously trying to find our rhythm, trying to find our chemistry together. Tonight was a good night of that.
With the offense coming easy, what are you noticing on the defensive end and the areas where you feel like you guys need to get better to try to get back to where you were last year?
We did a good job tonight. In transition, we did a good job with our coverages. Better job talking tonight. I think we still can get better at, fouling, well, not fouling. We put into a line a lot. And a little bit of overhelp. We're trying to help guys when guys get beat off the dribble and they're kicking out for threes. So especially a team like this who shoots on the threes, we definitely don't want to let them back in the game more, continually shoot over threes on us. But I think we did a better job tonight on our coverages, talking on defensive end and just covering for them.
Dave?
AD, what is it going to take to get Wes and Mark going the same way Trez and Dennis have so far?
More time. I mean, both of those guys are experienced players. Both of those guys can make plays on both ends of the floor. Like I said, we got a lot of guys on our team. I mean, it's a good problem. And it's good, as they're working their way back into the swing of things and trying to find their rhythm, we can still have other guys come in and make plays for us. So they can take all the time they need to get back in the rhythm. Obviously, we asking a lot from them to come in. Let's play both sides of the ball. West Guard, one of the best perimeter players on the other team. And Mark do a lot for us on the offensive end, on his passing ability, and on the defensive end. So we asking a lot from them. So we're going to give them time to get back in the rhythm and get used to our offense and playing with some of our guys. But as they come along, we still have other guys that can play for us.
Kyle Goon?
Hey, AD, there's some reports that Dennis is potentially, looking at doing an extension sometime during the season with the Lakers. And he said just now that he would love to if it can be worked out on both sides. What have you seen this last month about Dennis's fit within the organization?
Did that really quickly. I only got a chance to play alongside him for I think 4 games now, 2 preseason, 2 regular season, and we're constantly doing that chemistry. He's a guy who wants to learn, who wants to be great on both sides of the ball. He's always talking, trying to figure out how he can get better and help the team. But from what I see, he likes it here so far, and that would be great to lock him in for the next couple years and be able to do something done.
You guys rebounded the Mavs in the first half by a lot. How were you able to dominate the board so well?
Making them take tough shots. I think that was the biggest thing. Everybody tonight, did what they had to do. Put them on the floor and made them make tough shots, and they made some and missed some. We were able to really hold them one shot off of it. So.
All right, Brad Turner, please.
I know, I'm trying to get it.
There you go, BT.
About the play of the bench, especially you, Montrez, and Marcus Morris. How deep is this team? I'm sorry, Keith Morris. How deep are you guys, and how much you guys able to help the starters out tonight?
We're a deep team. We have like five or six guys that are any given night can get you 20. We all just come in and play with energy. Just try to keep the game afloat or take the game over. So.
You had a great game tonight. Happy holidays. Can you just speak on just the continuity with the team and how you are able to gel together so quickly?
I mean, they're making it easy for me. The transition since the first day in practice. I think everybody came together. We really don't have no young guys really. It's all professionals who are taking it serious. So think AD and Lebron, they led the way, did a great job, just pushing us in that situation. And I think everybody feeling comfortable and everybody just go out there and play.
Kyle Goon, please.
Hey, Dennis. Just being able to play a game like that where the team was so potent offensively on Christmas, are you just having fun? I mean, is this sort of the stage that you wanted when you came here?
I think this group here is it's fun. We want to get stops on the defensive end, but then we just want to run, on the offensive end and make it as fast as possible. And I think, that's our philosophy. We want to go out there, play with energy, get stops, and run. And that's what we did tonight. And we just got to keep getting better from here.
Jovan?
Hey, Dennis. I'm curious about the offense spacing with the starting group because LeBron and AD command so much attention, and then you got Mark and KCP, searching the floor. It feels like you're just getting right to the rim. You have a runway to the rim. What's that like for you in playing with that type of spacing and just kind of those weapons?
Like I said, we feeling ourselves. We want to get to know each other, and I think at practice, it starts in practice, get to know each other in games, especially now. I see that I can go right open to the lane and put pressure on the rim, and nobody really helping. So I can be aggressive because they draw so much attention with KCP out there with the three, LeBron and AD, like you said, and even Mark. He can stretch the floor. So it's a lot of space for me to attack.
Our guys had a motivated spirit after the game 1 loss. We're in attack mode, attacking the paint, but also thinking extra pass basketball. And we had 33 assists and strong offensive performance.
Just wanted to ask you about Harrell specifically with that second unit, the efficiency that he had, how he's able to operate from what you've seen in practice, what you saw last year, and how it's playing off on your roster.
Yeah, the simplest way to put it is he catches everything and he finishes everything. He's just he's a talented guy with his rolls through the basket, offensive rebounds. He's just got a great knack for his little hook shots and push shots in the paint. You can post him some, and the reason he was 6th man of the year last year, and a reason why we wanted to pick him up. He just had a terrific night, 10 for 13, 22 points.
Kyle Goon.
Yeah, Frank. It seemed like you guys had some mixed success on Doncic, but how do you feel like that defensive plan worked for earlier in the year against a really high-powered star?
Yeah, probably not good enough. Luckily, our offense was clicking the way it was, but I do think that we did a decent job on the 3-point line. This team's capable of making 20+ threes if you overcommit to your helps, and we just try to compete as best we can with Luka in terms of shooting a low percentage, keeping him from making a lot of threes, and like I said, trying not to overhelp and open up their 3-point game.
Dan Warkey.
Hey, Frank. Is one of the hopes with this roster that you might be able to close games like you did tonight with either LeBron or AD on the bench because of kind of the firepower you have? And is that one of the advantages of Schroeder and Harrell?
It's a dual purpose thing. We want to get, our depth enough reps, whether it's returning guys or new guys, to get their legs on them, to get their rhythm and timing up, while also managing LeBron and Anthony's minutes early in the season. And, obviously anytime you can build a lead up enough where you can sit your starters towards the end of the game, that's always a positive.